Okay, story time, part 4. It is important to know that my sister is the one who found my father passed away. And for the rest of her life and my life, I hate that for her because I can't even imagine. But again, here's the funny part. Where was the basement dweller who was taking care of it? Oh, I know, that's right. She called my sister to go check on him because she was worried. If she was so worried, why didn't she check? Yeah, I think we all know why she didn't check. But I digress. So my sister finds that, immediately starts calling family. And then that family calls the basement dweller, who refused to go in the house while my father was still there before he was taken away by the medical examiner. But you know what she did take right after? I do. She took my dad's keys to his truck. She rifled through his wallet and, spoiler, she dumped medicine, pain medicine that was my father's, directly into her purse so she could give it to her dad. I was so fucking livid with that piece of information, I called the medical examiner myself. I asked him what he could tell me. What can you tell me? Now, this was the next day. Okay, so this is the day after he was taken, but everything was kind of coming into fruition. So when I called the medical examiner's office, I said, hey, such and such was my father. You were the one who did the examination at the home. Can you tell me what you know? And I won't go into details, but yes, he did. The one thing I asked was, when you are done processing, do you take any and all medication that was surrounding the unfortunate passing of my father? And he said, no, we don't take any of the medication. We do count everything. We do look in everything and take account of it, but we don't take. And I said, oh, that's really funny, because an entire bottle of pain pills is missing, but the bottle is still there. So the basement dweller was not there and was so worried. Rather than go, she called my sister because she knew what my sister was about to find. And it was my sister's husband who cleaned up. Too afraid to go in the house, but not afraid after he left to fucking take everything, knowing my sister wasn't paying attention because she was in panic mode and grief. Allegedly, she wasn't there when he passed. But again, we've talked about the cell phone, we've talked about the dog gates, we've talked about the fact that the dogs weren't there and where my father was found. So not only has she disrespected the dead, the dearly departed, then she stole from him. Even though in the will, 90% of it goes to her. The will that does not match my father's signature. And that was changed 1 year before he passed, without my sister even knowing, because he was probably too scared to tell her because elder abuse. Whew. But at least the medical examiner knows that a certain someone took an entire bottle of pills and dumped them into her purse to give them to her dad. She didn't give a shit about my dad. She cared about her dad and what she could get. I wonder what was left in the wallet after she took all of it. And when I told you this is just the beginning, buckle up, because part 5 gonna piss you off. And to those watching, hi. I hope you're having a wonderful day.